Petr Cech hails Chelsea trio for stepping up after international break and praises Edouard Mendy display in Brentford win. Petr Cech has hailed 3 Chelsea players for stepping up after the recent international break and praised Edouard Mendy's performance in the Blues' hard-fought victory over Brentford. Ben Chilwell's first-half goal was the difference as Thomas Tuchel's side clinched a 1-0 win over West London rivals and Premier League new boys Brentford last weekend. The scoreline hardly tells the full story, however, as Champions League holders Chelsea held off an intense second-half push from Brentford to claim the 3 points and return to the top of the league. Mendy made a number of saves to deny Brentford, and Cech says the Senegalese goalkeeper was great and has also praised Malang Sarr, Trevoh Chalobah and Ruben Loftus-Cheek for stepping up following the international break. With first-choice centre-backs Antonio Rudiger and Thiago Silva out, Sarr and Chalobah slotted into the Chelsea defence and did not let Tuchel down, while Loftus-Cheek impressed in midfield. When you come back from the internationals, you always have a lot of question marks over what state the players will come back in, and you don't have time to prepare, and obviously we had a difficult game at Brentford, Cech told Chelsea's official website. For 70 minutes we were completely in charge, and it was really nice to see other players coming in. You had Malang, Trevoh, and Ruben starting because they were the players who trained the 2 weeks while everybody else was traveling and playing for their national team. To view this video, please enable JavaScript and consider upgrading to a web browser that supports HTML5 video. They stepped up and they had a very good game. The last 20 minutes they threw everything at us, and then these are the difficulties where you need to find the way to win. I always say winners win and winners find a way to win, and we did find a way to win in that game. We had a great performance from Edu in those last 20 minutes when he made very important and decisive saves, which is obviously brilliant. Cech says the Brentford win highlighted how important it is to have a strong and competitive squad, with Chelsea facing Malmo in the Champions League just 4 days after their trip across West London and again coming out on top, thrashing the Swedish side 4-0. I think that game and now these coming games and the schedule, which is very busy over the next few weeks, shows how important it is to have a competitive squad and everybody on board, the Blues legend added. With a lot of games coming up, you might have some injuries or suspensions, and you need players to be ready. It's always hard for the players when they play less because everybody wants to play every game, even though that is impossible, as with the congested schedule and a lot of games you need to have some time where you recover and recharge. But clearly people want to play as much as possible. Of course it is harder for the players because there is more competition and sometimes you have to start on the bench, so the issue is that you always have to disappoint someone every game. Unfortunately, that's the way it works in a top